set, go like a Lambo on the road. Got my VeVe stash, all the gems they glow. VeVe crew, we never lose. Collectors at heart, we break the news. Be on informant, catch the vibe in the VeVe-verse where we thrive. Snap it in AR, see it come alive. Animated statues, dreams realized. Black, pink, YG, iconic, we rise. Living in the future, see the stars align. When the drops hit, they like where my VeVe at. Animated statues, Marvel got the cues. Lambo, Flex, and YG brands too. Oh, Disney magic in the act, talking hype cast. Collectors at heart, got my VeVe stash. VeVe going live, on informant dive. VeVe metaverse coming, we be VeVe.
What's going on? Hopefully you can hear me. Yes, this is old news, but it's new news for me. So I'm going to watch it. If you've not watched the VeVe business update, then this is a good time to do it. If you've already watched it, go do your own thing or stay here and we can discuss it. Let's get it going right now. I've been super busy, so I figured I'd hop online and go through this, maybe pause it here and there. We can talk about stuff. I'm not expecting many people to be here, but let's go ahead and give this a try. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Let me go ahead and push play and we'll get started.
Hey everybody, welcome to VeVe's business update. Today is super exciting. We have with us our amazing leadership team. David, you are co-founder, and Dan Crothers, our co-founder, and of course myself, my collectible, is your community manager. Big special announcements today, and we're going to dive into a whole bunch of stuff. But before we do that, we want to have Dan and Dave talk a little bit about the history of the company, where we're at, where we're going, and specifically, Dan, if you could start us off.
We see any Easter eggs in the back?
I know you're super excited. I am too. But let's get right into it.
We'll
share with us some of the thoughts about where we're at, where we're going, and then we'll get to our announcement, obviously.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much, Aaron. As many of you guys know who are OGs that have been around since the day the app was launched, VeVe was started in 2017. Quick math, what's that? Seven something years ago. And it's been a real journey, a roller coaster, lots of ups, downs, excitement. Also meeting amazing people, and even in the community, people have made a lot of friends, probably for life, and really connected on that collecting level.
Yeah, we never in our wildest mind would thought we had built such an engaging community, and it's all because your commitment and the great partnership that we continue to create. I mean, you remember the day when we switched the app on in my kitchen table, you were going, I hope someone will want to buy a digital collectible of the Batman. And so that started to where we are.
As part of that journey, we really recognize that as a business, we need to grow and expand the company to what is going to be a very exciting future. Obviously, Dave and I are massive collectors, like a lot of you guys.
I see a lot of Ron
really
in the background.
Digital collectible future, and VeVe right now is really poised to remain the market leader of that. So recognizing that growth and understanding, means that we need to ensure that our team internally is up to par, and we have all the right people and everything in place to take us to that exciting future.
Yeah, we have a lot of verticals we want to achieve and a lot of new things we want to develop. And there's that thing we keep talking about, VeVe First. So a lot of you will probably heard from my past videos. I talk about, how myself and Dan has been the first employee in the company, and we're in that stage transecting to the 7 Empire. I remember that day, to the 17 and the 70 to the 300. As part of that growth journey,
they don't have my Star Crunch up there.
We are growing to learn and how we manage our business. And, today we want to do a massive announcement to share some exciting news with all our fans.
So today, guys, we are super pumped, super excited to introduce you to a new member of the team that is going to be joining VeVe. He is a new co-CEO who's going to be working alongside Dave. Very, very talented individual, and also loves the space as well.
Now, this is absolutely amazing. I'm super excited. I know the fam is as well. Dan and Dave, how long did it take you to find our new person that you're going to announce here? And can you just maybe talk a little bit about how you'll be working together?
Yes, the journey of finding this new co-CEO that will be working alongside
I wonder if
myself
he asked
and
the
then running the
questions
business.
and then they
we
answered
kind of
it
knew
later. If they
a
did
few
it live.
quarters ago. The search was well underway. Finding someone who's suitable to work with us in this high performance culture, understanding the industry that we are in and the technology and what really going to drive us
Should
to
have
that
had
high
BigA
growth
come on.
mode took a long time. As a lot of you will know that VeVe wasn't built overnight, same as Ron was not built an overnight thing. So I hope a lot of you guys will, in a way, welcome the new leadership with me and my team and show him a lot of support and the community love as part of our journey going forward.
So today, guys, we're
Oh,
very
yeah, I see
excited
that.
to introduce you to the new co-CEO, Mr. Ben Rose. Welcome, Ben.
Hey guys, hey, thanks for having
All right.
me. I'm looking forward to working with all of you.
This is amazing, Ben. So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. I mean, this is great. Hey, Ben, this is for you just right off the bat before we get into everything. How are you doing today? How are you
He looks
feeling?
older. It looks like he
Sitting
might
next
be
to
able
our
to get this
founders,
done.
it should be pretty fun and pretty cool. And then we'll get into your background and your passions and your history.
By the way,
and what you're
what's going on,
How
everyone?
are you
I see
feeling today?
Christopher,
Hey, look, I'm feeling great. We're at the
Adrian,
beginning of an
Thomas,
awesome journey.
Martin,
So yeah, look, feeling
of course,
fantastic.
Troy.
So what is your
and, Piccolo
background and
BMW.
where
Thank
did you
for
come
dropping by.
from? And
Yeah, no
you know, maybe
Pokemon.
some of
What
your
the?
passions you can share with the fam today as well.
So no worries. Look, so you can detect there's a British accent. I've actually lived in New Zealand for over 20 years now. My most recent role was at Crypto Exchange Finance. So I come from a tech background.
No, that's
Worked,
pretty cool.
there for a few years, running the Australia-New Zealand region as CEO there. So launched the New Zealand
What's up,
market.
Kryptoni? I didn't watch this yet,
finance
so I
through
figured
that,
I'd watch it with
that team and
everyone.
that business and that customer base.
Very cool. to have.
And also
Krista said
ran
hi.
the group Australian business too. So I
What's
come
up, Timmy?
from
From
the
the UK.
world of of blockchain and tech companies, which is part of the reason I was so excited about VeVe. Prior to that, my roles have been in leadership across a few different
I mean,
categories,
here's
but
the
always
thing, I feel
focused
like you
on
would have
that
had to pay him
community
pretty well.
engagement and business growth.
And
So
finance.
yeah, that's where I come from.
What I see,
Personally, I'm a
not
dad
VeVe,
of three.
but
I've got three lovely
yeah,
daughters, and I've got
yeah.
two
what's up, Fromy?
also lovely dogs.
Man.
And I've got
Ain't
one
this yet.
very lovely wife. So that's a bit about me.
As you roll in co-CEO, let's get into that a little bit, and I'm going to ask David and Dan as well to speak on this as well. But how is your role as co-CEO going to start out with right here? What is your main thing that you're going to be doing, you think, with the company?
Yeah, so look, the team have been fantastic and welcoming. And so I've spent the last wee while working with Dave and Dan and the team just to get up to speed on things. Because obviously, as you know, VeVe is an ambitious business with so much going on right now and into the future. So getting up to speed on what's happening there. I've been just quietly listening in on the community and making sure I'm across the sentiment in the community, across all different channels over the last while. So like any good CEO, first of all, it's all about listening and learning. Right now, that's where we're at, working with the team on what the future plans look like. And there are some really exciting things I've got to tell you, some of which you know about, some of which you don't. So right now it's a listening and learning phase, but we're going to move pretty quickly into execution because, as you know, it's all very well having the plans, but it's the execution that is what really defines us. So I'm going to be really focused on working on that with Dave and Dan and the team. So you'll see some pretty exciting stuff coming soon.
That's super exciting. And Ben, I know you're a collector. We're going to the community's going to find out just how far it goes. I know all three of you up there are super passionate, maybe even more passionate than I am, but I don't know if that, I think so. Just looking behind you, right? Look at the amazing stuff behind you right there. It's crazy. But Ben, for yourself, what are some of your favorite collectibles, some of your favorite IPs that we actually have on VeVe, just to get a sense of where your fandom's at?
Called me.
So look, my favorite set without a shadow of a doubt right now is the Sesame Street set. So big fan of Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster. I'm also quite keen on those in the physical realm as well. But on platform, it's that. Also a big fan of the Back to the Future IP. So I've had a DeLorean in augmented reality parked outside my car for quite a while now. And I'm pretty keen on adding a few more as well.
Well, that's awesome. And I know you're a big collector in IRL as well. So what is some of the physical stuff you go after? And, are you willing to share your top collectible that you might own?
Totally. So look, it started off when I was really little with toy soldiers. Had lead painted toy soldiers.
My son loves
a long time ago. Moved on when I was slightly older, weirdly, to drink cans from around the world. My particular favorite was a French drink called Shit. My parents, unsurprisingly, made me get rid of that collection. And now I'm into Funko Pops. I'm a real Funko tragic. So every time my wife comes into the house, she spots another one that she was pretty sure wasn't there the day before. My favorite Funkos, I think it's so hard, right? My
got
favorite
Mario in the corner.
I love
there.
my Sesame Street set. I'm not quite there yet. I've got a few
Going
more
on with
browsers
that?
to get.
Nintendo?
Also, I'm pretty proud of my WWE set as well. I'm just waiting for Goldberg to arrive. So I got some pretty cool ones. But look, it's hard to
I know,
pick a
right?
favorite. In fact, my Royal Family set that's grown too. Just need Princess Diana in there. So look, it's that's the opportunity and the challenge of collecting. Right, there is always something else to get. And I'm really excited about how we are bringing that into the digital realm and making sure that all of those fans around the world of the different fandoms, they know that there's the physical opportunity, but now their eyes open to the digital opportunity. And let me just say, collecting, I don't know if you guys know this, collecting around the world is worth over $600 billion a year, man, which is just mind-blowing, right? And it's growing 9.5% every single year. So this is a really exciting space to be in. VeVe is the leader. We need to make sure that we are growing the industry as well as our own business into those new verticals. So really exciting time. Can't believe, the opportunity to work with you guys is here. Really excited.
I know that VeVe has a nice, niche market here. We're in the digital collecting space, and I know it's growing, for sure. I know all of our fans and our collectors here are really excited. But what are your feelings about the digital collecting space, as we navigate through this and kind of combine the two? And how are your feelings about that? And are you super? You must be super passionate about it as well, right?
Yeah. So digital collecting is growing even faster than physical collecting. So digital collecting is growing, depending on the year, about 20 or 30% year on year. That's big, right? So if you think about collecting, it's yes, it's pop culture, but it's everything from stamps to wine to cars to sneakers. So all of those could work digitally too. And there are some exciting things that we have done in the past, and some pilots and trials that we've run in the music world with Blackpink, and look at the stamp offerings with Stanley Gibbons. There are so many more. The fidget. I think what's exciting about this as an industry is that we are just at the beginning of what's possible. And VeVe, over the last 7 years, has built a foundation and a platform to really grow into that space, and a community of passionate collectors who really love and deeply believe in collecting. So I think, think of this as not as year 7, but as day 1. I think digital collecting's got a lot of really exciting future, and VeVe is absolutely committed to being the leader in it.
No, that's fantastic. I know that VeVe is a growth, in a growth area and digital collecting and everything. Your experience in Binance and in our Web3 space, how is that experience actually going to, benefit the company? And what do you think you're going to be bringing to this amazing, app that we have?
I think one of the key things in blockchain and crypto is businesses are really struggling to find that product market fit. What's the use case? And actually, when I first met David, and those of you who are searching on YouTube will find me interviewing him a little while back, I got to understand how the NFT technology is being used to enforce that scarcity. And that's exactly what it's meant to do. That fungibility is what we're about, right? So understanding the use of blockchain technology, not for its own sake, but actually for a real reason. And that's, core to what collectors are looking for. That excited me. The other thing that I think is amazing that VeVe has done, and we've got to build on, is making Web3 technology accessible to people who actually aren't, might not be into holding tokens, opening wallets, seed phrases, all that kind of thing. Just making it easy. It's all about ease of use. So I think those two things combined are really exciting. And then you look at the IPs, the 200 plus brands that VeVe works with, the best in the world, and there are so many more to come. Those things combined make for a really powerful
Yeah, they're not
proposition.
dead.
So that my background is leading teams, building cultures, and helping businesses scale. I think
Marketing?
what Dave and Dan have done is
Marketing.
absolutely amazing. I also think there's a huge
You really
opportunity
need to
for
bring
us
on the
as a
marketing
community
guy.
and as a business to
Like,
grow.
hire
Dave
straight
used the
out
word
of
hypergrowth,
college.
and that's what it's all about. You look
Be
at
cheap,
what
get,
VeVe
like,
has done. Think about how
just
it
get a
might do
couple
that
people to come
in other
and
verticals too,
do
in
some
other
cool
parts of
stuff.
the world. There are so many opportunities to work with you, the community. And so, look, I'm here to help the team grow and scale, to help you, the community, grow and thrive and scale with us.
I just hope
really
this
looking forward to
music
it.
isn't
That
going
is
to be on
great. And this
VeVe
question
vibes.
here is for David. And Dan, I have one for you coming up as well. This is really exciting. How excited are you, David, that Ben's now joined the team? And as well, maybe touch on what you think the impact is going to be in the short term, but as well as in the long term, as we talk about growth as well.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Aaron. So we number one is we
Oh, he just
at
boxed
the
Darren.
management
Actually,
level,
Dan
we
did it
open
earlier.
up welcoming Ben into this. I mentioned early on, it's all about how we scale and going through that growth phase in our business. And it's basically the right time to have Ben to come on board. In the short terms, we basically we ask our audience and community
Because
a
we're
little
not
bit more
important.
time
Americans.
as we
Actually, it's
restructure
smart. They need to
divisions to
release
make
stuff
them
at other
run more
hours
efficient.
other than
And
U.S. time.
For myself and Dan, can start
good
focusing
question.
on more of our roadmap, what's going to be coming out, and making sure everything is on the road. In the long term wise, as we perceive new vertical and going through that hyper growth, Dan's skills, coming from such a wealth of experience in growing bigger company and all multinationals, Ben will be leading us into new exciting horizons from here. And the idea is we have new markets that we want to be in. I think we talked about,
How about they just
we want
hire
to
me
be
and I
Asia,
go
we
around
want
an
to bring more
RP to all the
Japanese
colleges
IP on
and give out
board.
free NFT.
For myself, I will be
Guarantee I'll get a lot
more
of people.
focus on around new partnerships, new verticals, driving that digital. We talked about solidify our existing partnership with some of the biggest brands that we have, and having Ben on board just really helped me to juggle that. I mean, myself and Dan, we almost get no sleep already. So having another set of brains to help us lead that in
Especially when the
charge
Marvel
in
logo
our
was released, I'm
management
sure they
and
got
our
no
senior
sleep that night.
management team, I think really it's no brainer that we have someone who is in that hyper growth capability to bring in.
And Aaron, I think one of the signs of a great business is when they listen to their consumers, they listen to their customers. And Dave and Dan, very early on in our conversations, were saying, look, our users want to hear more from us. They want more openness and transparency.
Fun under the sun.
They
Good
want to
see you, man.
understand more about the roadmap and what
That's
it
the
looks like.
baby.
So I'm committing to the
Gotta
VeVe
team up
camp
with
here.
Hanano
That's
and
what I
Dee and
will
talk
be here
baby.
to do. We want Dave and Dan to focus on the stuff that makes this business great and is going to take us into the future. I'm going to make sure to keep you updated on that. And so we're working with
How's
the
the
team on
book
how that's
coming
going to
along,
look.
Shawnee
But
Poo?
we hear you, we're listening to you, and we're here for you.
I know, Dan, you guys are sitting right beside each other, but I know you guys are going to be working close together. Maybe not that close, right? I know you have your own offices and stuff, but maybe you could just touch on like how you feel Ben's experience in the space as well is really going to help impact, VeVe, and especially how you guys work together. I know you just described, kind of some of the dynamic, and I think that's really amazing. Maybe from your perspective, how you feel this is going to really enhance things and move forward your working relationship.
Yeah, I think to just echo what Dave said, this really gives both Dave and myself the opportunity to really focus on those areas of the business that where our real skill sets are. Obviously, right now, the past 7 years, it's been a lot of me and Dave doing everything. Obviously, we have a lot of other staff in the company helping us now, but
Let's,
at that really
Damien
high
on a
senior
limb.
exec
That's
level,
funny.
we recognize that
Right.
we need the skills in there to help propel this business
What's up, Miguel?
into the future that we see for it. And secondly, to echo what Dean said, is we really do
I thought he
understand that
said
the
Aaron.
transparency in the community is
He said
important.
Harry. I didn't realize.
Ben
I
is
thought
going
he
to be an
said
amazing
Aaron.
face. Keep you guys updated. He's committed to
Funny.
it. It was here on camera. You heard it. And it just means that we'll be able to knuckle down and really start delivering some of these things that may not have arrived yet, but have been promised.
Well, this has been amazing. Thank you so much, all three of you, for taking the time today. It's so great to meet you, Ben, as well. I know we'll talk to you so much more as time goes on. David, maybe you can, help sign us off a little bit right here, get it started, just with some final thoughts about today.
Yeah, we're totally so happy to announce this today.
You get a VeVe verse.
All of you, and
You
share
get a
this
VeVe
great
verse.
news as VeVe turn into the next chapter. Our journey from here, to the last 7 years, Dan, I just can't believe how far we have come along. And I'm just so looking forward to the next
I can't believe
7 years,
right?
or another journey and the new chapter, the storytelling, what we always talked about,
it could have,
and continue to bring you more.
Did it get better the second time
new
you watched
IPs?
it?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just want to say, a massive welcome and intro. Obviously, not the first time we've met. Massive welcome to you, Ben. Like Dave and I are very much looking forward to the future ahead. And yeah, next major milestone for us is New York, NYCC. So really looking forward to seeing everybody there. Thank you, guys.
See you there.
All right. So I don't know. What do you think? I don't want to put myself up on the screen, to be honest. I might just put a little VeVe here. I'm not going to be on too long, but I figured we could talk for a second and go over what they said. I mean, look, I'm glad they did something. This is something that they needed to do, although we didn't get much. And we did get, wait a second. Do they actually have what? Okay, hold on. I didn't even know that they had this out, by the way. We've got this out. Oh man, $10. Oh, people are going to be, they're tricky. If you get this. All right, we'll go over that in a second. We'll go over it. Very cool. That's the penny black. All right, but anyways, all right. So, let's see. Oh, this is not like the 4th time. So here's the thing. Look, I think it's good that they came here. I should play some horrible music like they did. Hold on. I should just, no, not that. Right? How about this? That's a little better than what they had. Anyways, I think it's good that they came out. I'm more excited that they brought somebody new on, because they had to spend money for that, right? Like, and everyone's been saying, well, they're not spending money, they're not doing anything. So to me, this is good. And hopefully Ben can bring on marketing. I mean, marketing can be done well for cheap. Again, you hire some college students that can do it. And I think it works out. I think it would work out. Now the music isn't working. There we go. But I think it would be nice if they actually start. I'm trying to find a better song here. I think it'd be nice if they got more into marketing. For me, that's the biggest thing is the marketing. But I think this is a good step. I think it's a good step. I don't know what everyone's been saying, because I've just had a lot to do. Damien on the rim, we haven't lost the line. Let's see. Split the business CEO duties to new guy Ben, then Dave get to put most of his focus on what he's best at, which is dealing with IP. So he can bring on the IPs, and Ben and Dan can do what they do. Yeah, I mean, look, they need something, and hopefully this is it. I don't know if this is it. And yeah, so is that how many stamps there are with this whole thing? Holy cow. So oh my Lord. People are going to spend buy 10 of these, and they're not going to get anything. But you know what? I will participate. I think it's cool. I'll probably buy 1 or 2, knowing that I'm going to be totally screwed. But good for them. This is actually kind of exciting. This is like, we've had stuff where we've had fidgetals, and the fidgetal ends up being worth a lot. You may want to keep it, you may want to sell it. I don't know how much these are worth. $1,000, $400, $500. It's still really cool. I mean, this type of drop is what we need to see. I like seeing them splitting up the CEO position. Add a 3rd one. Why not? It costs money. They're spending money. That's what we need to see. That means they're still serious about this. So anyone who thinks this is a slow rug, I've never thought it was. I don't think it is. They've got all these IPs. They have something bigger in mind, and this is good. This is good, I think. Shawnee Poo's got to go. All right, good seeing you, Shawnee Poo. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're feeling okay. But yeah, overall, I'm just happy to see that they're doing something. Does that mean everything's going to be perfect, or everything's just going to flip the switch on and now VeVe's all perfect? No, because we still are dealing with the market and everything. Hopefully with the rise of crypto, though, maybe people will get more excited about VeVe again. I'm going to make this a little smaller because I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, I adjusted it. That's why I was all screwed up. But what's going on, Double Quill? Good to see you. I will buy a stamp. If I buy just one, I won't mind holding on to it no matter what. Yeah, look, you'll buy a stamp. It's probably going to be worth $1.50 or $2. But in the end, who cares? It doesn't really matter. I think it's a fun drop. It's a gamble. That's what it is. But that's what they need. And look, they do stuff like this. They make some money. They get some marketing money. I think we can get behind drops that are cheap. Would have been nice if it was $6.99 like most drops. But let's be honest. They're trying to cover the cost of what they're giving away, $88,000. Not bad. So good to see you, Double Quill. Whoops, sorry, I'll get back to you, Big A. Let's see. Troy saying, I look at the app and still can't believe all the stuff that should have been improved by now that they haven't cared to do. The biggest one being direct offers. How do we get direct offers? I completely agree. We need to be able to communicate with each other directly on the app. I've discussed this before. Any business worth its salt knows that you'd never. I mean, do you think, X, they don't like it when you go anywhere else. That's why they have issues with putting YouTube stuff on X and links getting you off. They want to keep you on the app. So VeVe, it's in their best interest to keep us on the app. And I think the offer is a great way to do it. I think being able to sell sets somehow through some code or still have to pay a fee. There's a way to do it though. Big A saying, I don't think it's a third Dan COO David. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. But I mean, C class, it's a third one. But yes, you're right. I still think it's nice to have a new person to bring a new perspective, and that can only help the situation. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know Ben that well. I don't know him at all. Actually, I just know what I've read about him before I came on. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Lions are playing really well, plus playing at home. I don't care about any of you. I just wanted my Cardinals to do well, and they're not. So I'm just suffering here. But yeah, I mean, bringing on, like I said, is this going to make a massive change on VeVe right away? No, it's not. I mean, they've been doing okay on drops. This week's not that exciting for comics. Of course, I'll be covering the comic tomorrow. But I think this is a good step. It's in the right direction. This is what we need. We need something to come in and kick some butt and get some stuff, ruffle some feathers and get some stuff done. And I bet you Ben can do that, especially knowing the Web3 world like he does. Working for Binance, I guess, in New Zealand. I think this could work out. Plus, by the way, I've never seen that interview. Has anyone seen the interview that Ben did with David Yu? I guess it was a while ago. I'll have to go look that up. Yeah, I know my Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals are... Well, no, I'm off of football. If you were talking about Arizona Cardinals. No, the St. Louis Cardinals, we don't have a football team. We might lose the Chiefs, too. Maybe Kansas will get them. Missouri doesn't want to pay for a new stadium. But yeah, I think in the end, and by the way, I think that this drop, the penny black drop, very interesting. So it's going to be Sunday, October, the 6th of October. I'll be here. I still wish they used to do physical, or they used to do these types of drops during the week. Now they're just on the weekends, which sucks because I don't love streaming on the weekends. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Greedy One? Good to see you. Greedy One, did you get your free collectible? And if you did, what did you get? Let us know. I'm curious. And everyone in here, honestly, let me know. Actually, let me put up a poll here. Do you think this changes anything? So, does adding Ben as another, I'll say as co-CEO, change anything on VeVe? Yes or no? I don't know. What do you think? Does adding Ben as a co-CEO change anything on VeVe? Okay, here we go. Go ahead and vote. Let's see what everyone thinks. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Don't talk to me about football right now. I'm recovering from last night's game. I think I might need therapy. Yeah, Bill. I used to love the Bills. That's where my father grew up in Buffalo. You never got it. When did you win that greedy one? Was that like? It wasn't last week. You should have had it by Sunday. Can you, greedy one? Can you DM me later or whenever just to remind me? I'll send something to them to get you figure out what's going on. You should have had it within a week. So I feel like you won that like a week and a half ago. So let me know. Jeff, good to see you. No, because co-CEO still answers to the two in charge, which is the same thing. Yeah, but don't you think you won it last Thursday? Was it that? Oh, maybe it was Thursday. Then okay, wait until the end of this week. I think they want. It's usually Sunday if you win at the beginning of the week. It should be the following Sunday. But DM me and I'll check. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it does make a difference. It will make a huge difference. I don't know, but it's something. They're doing something. Yes, obviously David and Dan are going to have the final say. But if somebody comes and say, "Hey, why don't you do this? This might work." Maybe they'll try. I don't know. Maybe they'll try. Denny Ozio, ahoy, ahoy. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a grand day. Just popped on real quick to watch that update because I'm always behind on everything VeVe. I've got other stuff that I'm working on. So, but good to see you. Double quote. Can't believe you guys had no answer for Henry. Tough physical game. Yes, a lot of football talk here. Is anyone excited about this? Penny Black. I wish it was, man, they could have done this on Wednesday. This will be a fun drop. Oh my God. If you get this, holy cow. I would crap my pants if I won this one. It's not even probably the most valuable digital, but it does come in the VeVe, whatever you want to call this, shell. So that's kind of cool. So it's going to have its own value. And I wonder if it's going to be to your mint. Does it say that? Like if I get mint 11, will I get 11 mint on this? By the way, David, I know you're keeping, how many you keep? You're keeping 20. Just keep me in mind. Just think about it, David. You know, a stamp might be nice to give to a horrible content creator. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. Maybe you could do it for him. Let's see here. Worse than that, Josh Allen is my fantasy quarterback. Oh, you do fantasy football? Good for you. I would lose. I got beat. Oh my Lord. Wow. All right, let me check out this poll here. All right, we got 12 votes. Half say it's having a new CEO or co-CEO is going to make a difference. Half say no. Look, I understand. We could be skeptical because what have we had up to this point? A lot of people are disappointed. I haven't been disappointed, but I know a lot of people have been. So, by the way, hit that like button if you don't mind. We got to turn off my sound on this. But I'm excited. If you haven't voted, put a vote in real quick. Let's see. Hey, what's up, C-Spill? Good to see you. VeVe has a history of not doing well with Ben. Bitcoin, you just wish that it would work. I don't know. We'll have to see. I collect money in real life, and this drop is on my birthday, so I'll probably buy one or two. I collect low mint dollar bills and $500,000. You mean, yeah, the serial numbers. You're one of those people. Those are really cool. Like people don't even realize, they never look at their bills. You can have sequences and stuff like that. They're worth a lot of money. Binaries and stuff. So very cool. Troy, how old are you going to be? Happy early birthday to you. Let's see. The stamp was, you wish the stamp was smaller edition. It wouldn't matter. Even if it was 2,000, you still wouldn't win. Man, they're not going to sell out either. That's the problem. I want them to sell out. Let me ask you this, and I don't know if I would have done it. If they had made this, I mean, even if we paid 20 and they made this half, we'd still have 4,444. I don't think that would have been good. I don't know. I think $10 is the right price, but I do think it's very high mint. But it's not the first time we've done stamps that is this high of edition. But yes, I agree. It would be nice if it was smaller. Ben is a problem edition because I had to listen to so many streams about him joining today that I haven't gotten all the discs done. Why would anyone listen to mine? I just figured I'd hop on and listen if anyone wanted to talk about it. I was just doing work earlier, so I finally got a second to break away and watch it. But yes, and by the way, everyone, you should check out her latest blog article at Double Quill on Twitter, X, whatever, wherever you want to go. You should check it out. She makes fun of fluffy, minty, fresh numbers. She didn't say minty, fresh numbers, mint numbers. So she wasn't referring to me, but she was. It's a good article. You should go watch it. I'll probably gamble and go for one. I think I might just do one. F you. I hate you, Troy. I really do. This is for all you young. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. But this is where is it? Here you go. That's what you get for being 33. Please enjoy it. You've got 15 years until you're as old as me. So yes, definitely enjoy it. All right. I think they'll sell out. I think people will keep pulling the lever on the stamps. Man. I mean, normally I would, but like you could spend $1,000. You're still not going to get one. You know, you're going to buy 100 of these. I mean, the odds are just not good. And okay, so you get one that's been used, one that's not used, a block of them. I mean, even this has too many additions. And then this will be iconic. Whoever gets this. And my first urge would be to sell this because this will be worth a lot of money. But man, that would be nice to have. That would be nice to keep. I don't know. We'll have to see. That is going to go for a lot, especially if you don't, if you give the physical along with this. I could see that going really well for them. And I hope it sells out. I really do. Is this the most expensive stamp on VeVe? Yeah, because they've only been $6.99, and these are not a lower edition, so I can't see them being worth more than what a stamp is, which is like $1.25 to $2.50. But this, I think this is fun. I like this fidgetal. They need to keep doing stuff like this to keep us interested. I just hope they have more tricks in their bag. And honestly, bringing on new people is going to be it. That's why I said, if you're listening, Ben, David, or Dan, I'll pay for the RV. You wrap it. You pay me something. You pay for the gas. I'll go all around to the conventions. You guys will have a place to like hang out in. And we'll have VeVe all out there. And I'll go to the colleges and hand out free collectibles. I'm just saying that you got to get the marketing up, though. That's going to be important. When you say a lot of money, are you talking about 100? What these will be worth? Yeah, there's 150. I have a feeling it'll be worth more than 100. But I don't know. It's not going to be 1,000 because there's not 88 of them. But I could see 350, 400. I could be wrong though. I'm not perfect. 1840, the chase number for the stamp. Absolutely. And you could do it on all of them. So obviously, God, could you imagine if you get on this one, if you get the 1840, but yeah, all of them 1840. So man, you're going to have people. I wish I had like 6 arms, 6 hands, and 3 tablets, and then I could just snipe each one. But yeah, that is true. That is going to be the chase for sure. I'm holding you to that, BE. No, not financial advice. I have no clue what I'm talking about. I did do okay on the Star Wars drop. I figured that I would do okay. Sold a couple things for a good amount of money, and I've got a couple good things left. But yeah, you never know. You never know. But hey, let's at least think that VeVe is trying. They haven't given up. I know we hadn't heard anything really. Now we've heard from them. I think it's a good sign. Again, Is this going to be the panacea? I don't know. So on the poll here, 13 votes. Wow, a whole and I couldn't vote. So it'd actually be 14 votes in. 54% say adding Ben as the co-CEO will change things. So we'll have to see. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But hopefully they can work fast. Hopefully we'll find out at NYCC some new stuff that they're going to be doing. I'm excited. Look, we need basically anything they do now is going to be, if it's different than what they've done, will be fairly exciting, because I can tell you, I'm not excited about this week's comics. I mean, streaming this stuff, top 10, I've got to stream these 2, 3, and 4. There's going to be nobody watching, but I'll stream it. Even, I mean, these actually look pretty good. That looks pretty good. But I can't see these actually doing that well. I need something exciting during the week. Hopefully they'll bring back physical, or not physical stuff. They'll bring back collectible stuff during the week. That's what I'd really like to see. Don't do everything on the weekends, but I understand why they do it. All right. Anything else? Is there anything else that people want to discuss? If not, I think I'm going to head out soon, unless anyone wants to bring up any other points. If not, though, I will be on tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. BigA will be on about 9:35. We'll go over probably this again. We'll go over the Penny Black drop. We'll go over the comic. Should be fun. Or not. I don't know. I'm not going to go for the comic. I'll tell you that. I finally got my numbers up. So there's Big A. He's excited. Troy Carthy. Have a nice evening, everyone. Absolutely. Big A, thank you for the thumbs up. Enjoy, everyone. Let's hope we got good things coming to VeVe. I'll be putting a prayer in for them. But I think this is a good step. So, well, here, let's see what Cecil says. Is there something special we need to do during the drop to have a better chance at getting the secret rare? Talk to MC and ask him to push the button. If there is some secret, like a timing secret, because I know we know people who get this stuff. First of all, if there was, I wouldn't tell you. But I don't know. And if there is, I find it very hard to believe that there could be. But maybe if somebody's figured it out, they're not going to tell anyone. If there's like an exact time to like hit the button and bam, you get the secret rare. I don't know. I'm just trailer trash. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Adrian, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. All right, I'm going to head out of here. If you want to talk about this tomorrow, we'll talk about it again. I hope everyone has a good night. Until tomorrow, everyone. Peace.